Here.
Okay. Doug, you want to lead us in the pledge?
Absolutely. Right hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do I have a motion for approval of the agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second.
I got Mike seconding it.
Okay.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, abstain. Okay. Sonia, was there any public comment?
No public comment.
And there's nobody in the public in the meeting, so we'll close public comment section. Action item, learning continuity and attendance plan. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Chris has it.
Second.
Karen, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, this is the plan that was brought to the board on Monday as a first reading information item and as a public hearing. There was no public comment at that meeting, and the plan being submitted for an action item today is the same as what was submitted to you on Monday. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Questions?
Yeah, I have a question. It might be in there. I first of all, I think it was done really well, very thorough. It talks about a lot of the connectivity for students and all that. Does this, or should this plan include the connectivity for our school sites to be able to function at a high level using quality internet and all that?
We've been working with Mr. Lee, our technology coordinator. We have not reached capacity at all on our internet usage. Any of the challenges that we're finding that teachers are having, it's on the students' end. It's not on the district's end. So we're using a very small portion of our bandwidth that we have available to us.
Okay.
And I wish Jeremy was on the call because he's been highly monitoring that as well.
Okay. That's not the experience that we've had as parents. This morning is a very good example. I have a room of 5 students in my house right now, and all their classes were down today. They could continue to work, but their school could not.
Yeah, we did have a brief internet outage. The internet did go down for, it was, I don't know the amount of time. It was a short drop. And my understanding is back up and running.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we had notification at 8:50 this morning that we did have an internet outage that was specific at the district. So meaning that was on our end, not on the Frontier's end. The other day we had one on the Frontier side, meaning we were able to go ahead and continue working, but our students couldn't access our what we had. And this morning it was the exact opposite. We did have an outage this morning. The total amount of time out is uncertain. I do know that it popped in initially at 8:31. And with notification being received at 8:50. So that would have been during morning instruction at the elementary, first period over at Gracie Oakley.
Yeah, and we have experienced some outages with our vendors, like Zoom had gone down for a short time when schools were reopening. They were kind of overloaded. We feel like we're doing everything on our end that we can. Like, we're not expecting to use the free Zoom. We've purchased the licenses.
Right.
We're trying to do everything we can to ensure that these kinds of things do not happen. I know that Mr. Lee monitors our internet connectivity daily. And when we have teachers who run into problems, we have extra support that are out troubleshooting, fixing things right away. We're encouraging teachers to put in help desk requests if they experience any problems at all.
Okay.
Karen, can I also make a comment just that even with the timeline of currently, there hasn't been any current adjustments yet, and the changes from SB 820 hasn't been approved for extending the timeline. Even if we were going to be able to do something to increase the like bandwidth even further, it wouldn't even fall under the deadline to be able to use the dollars from the COVID relief. So it wouldn't even be something that would normally be included in the plan as it were.
Okay. And what about accessibility of all the teachers and all the classrooms throughout the district? Are they getting quality internet in all the classrooms?
So we have
Yeah.
in our, go ahead, Karen.
I was just going to mention the teachers who have reached out to me with any kind of concerns. We go straight through our help desk. We do that because the items are ticketed. We make sure things don't fall through the cracks. I have been working with teachers at various sites. When things drop, we do have 4 people in technology. 2 of them are specifically assigned to 2 school sites each, and they're out on the ground. And then we have 2 in here who are running programs and things so forth. So our technology department has significantly expanded to support this. But yeah, the teachers that have worked out, we've gotten people right in there. The other thing that we've been using as well as our TOSAs, our 3 TOSAs are very tech savvy. And I've also had them go out and support teachers, even like on the curriculum end, because our tech people don't always know the curriculum end. So like we had a teacher at Creekview, for example, who was having some challenges. We sent the tech people to make sure that it wasn't an issue on our end with the technology. And then we pushed the TOSA in with her to make sure she understood how to use the programs and that it wasn't an issue, a user issue or something like that. So we are definitely 100% trying to support every teacher. The challenging ones are the ones who don't put in help desk tickets and don't let us know that there's a problem. But yeah, anything brought to our attention, we're all over.
Okay, that's good to hear. And another question I had is, I see that there's extra efforts being made with kids with significant learning challenges. And it mentioned even devices. I don't know if that's the special day class kids or other things, but I'm just curious how that works and what's happening in that arena for the paras to be able to help them that have the greater needs.
And I'll let Jan address that.
For the students that had one-on-one paras that worked with them, we provide them an additional Chromebook so they could as well. So the student has 2 Chromebooks and the para has 1. So the para comes in through the additional Chromebook to provide the redirection and the supports that student needed. So those were all assigned to the paras. We did start out with iPads. We found that the iPads were old and not compatible, so we had to scurry and find additional Chromebooks. But that's how we provided those specific additional needs for those students that required that.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Can I just add real quickly too, that not everything we do is in this plan. This plan has very specific prompts and it has certain expectations. And so we're writing to those prompts and those instructions. But if you have further questions, I'm happy to address those. But this plan does not, and it cannot capture every single thing we do, just like the LCAP doesn't as well.
And again, I think it's well done, and thank you for articulating the responses to my questions, because that does good job.
Super, thank you.
Any other questions? All right. Any other comments? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
I have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Oppose, abstain. Right, do we have a closed session item?
We do not.
All right, then do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Oppose, abstain. Thanks, everyone. Next regular board meeting will be on Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday, October 13th, not on a Monday. It's on a Tuesday. And thanks y'all for attending. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you,
you.
everybody.
See you
Have a
guys.
wonderful
Goodbye,
day.
everybody. Have a great
Bye.
weekend too. Bye-bye.
You too.